Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to address some things, starting with people that feel the need to announce they're not going to watch the channel anymore. You don't realize how little content creators actually care. No need to announce your departure. Thanks. Also, if you're going to tell me I'm wrong about something and offer zero in the way of what corrections could be made, at least be right about it. Absolute smooth brain takes on the comments under the last video. Man. And I don't mean the people that were genuinely trying to help and suggesting things. I mean people that weren't suggesting anything and just calling me an idiot, basically. Yeah, don't care. Bye. See ya. But what we are going to address, first and foremost, is the situation with this. So, people keep telling me things, and I've tried these things, and I want you guys to see these things because I may be doing them wrong. But before we do any of that, I want to say thanks to Bob for resubbing for 67 months. Thank you, buddy, much appreciated. That came in yesterday and I forgot about it by the time I actually got back to the computer to start it. So thank you, Bob, much appreciated for 67 months of sub support on Twitch. I appreciate you, dude, more than you know. How's everybody doing? Spaghetti with mayo, Crystal, Bob, Celtic Moon, Salama, Jeremy, how's it going? Hope everybody is doing well. Good to see y'all. I swear I pinned that already. There we go. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out for this. We're going to do some do's and don'ts. Do's, take contracts or, take contracts except for root crop if you're playing by yourself. Playing multiplayer, you could have somebody drive this and somebody drive the tractor, and it won't be a problem. If you're playing by yourself, though, it's going to be extremely difficult because of the way this sets up. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold H, and we're going to look at this because people keep telling me that there are settings here there are not. If we go here, right, and work direction is not on auto, it is at the angle of the field right there. That's the angle of the field, right? Like, that's what we want. That's the one we want, pretty sure. So let me ask something. This doesn't change this for me. Steering assist does not change the AI worker. What am I missing? If I'm missing something, please explain it to me, because all I see is that the AI settings are different than the actual steering assist. But it doesn't, Bob. I've started the harvester different directions and it still turns and goes the same way on the headlands. It absolutely does not change it. It does not change it. If I turn on work the headlands and I start this harvester going this way, it's going to stop. It's going to turn around. It's going to go this way every time with the pipe to the inside. So this absolutely does not change this. Also, you see the lines on the field, how they're straight up and down? I want you to look at this. This is not straight up and down with the edge of that field. Now, I'm just going to back up and I'm going to hit start right here. And I'm going to show you what this thing's going to do. It's still following the original lines that it started with. Now, if it changes now, that would be a shock, because I did all this in testing right here. What we left off with was not this much. I did a couple of runs just to test it out to see. Also, I got my steering knob put back on today. I needed this thing. I think it reset my dead zone, though. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see if it turns and goes straight or something. Oh, we're full. Okay, well, hang on. Let me go empty this out then. I'll come back to you in a minute. Let's go empty this out. Yeah, it absolutely did not change the direction of the AI. Like, once I set that, that's the direction it was going. I've tried changing it since, and it won't correct it. It's still going with the same path it went to start with. It won't change direction. On the headlands, it still goes this way, the way we went originally, right? Around like that instead of like this, the way it should. It doesn't change that. It didn't change the lines. It's like it's already drilled into its brain. It won't change it for some reason. I don't know why. But, yeah, if I'm missing something, explain it to me. Like I'm 5, because I don't get it. I really don't see what's happening. Also, should I have went that? No. This one. This is the road we will. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to get to this place the back way, because it's easier this way. Yeah, so everybody that was telling me I was wrong and all this kind of stuff, guys, I went and tested it before I commented back on YouTube, and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong with this. And Crystal even said yesterday that Farmer Cop, I think you meant Farmer Cop, Farmer Cop went in and tested it too, and it's the same thing. You can only change the way the lines go, but that's on assist and not on AI. Right, the AI does its own thing, it seems like. I'm not sure where people are getting this or how they're getting it to change. And if you're getting it to change, then you absolutely should make a tutorial video, because you will get 1 million views on that thing. Because apparently not even Farmer Cop knows how to do that. And Farmer Cop is really good at this game. He knows a lot of the details about this game. So if you are getting the AI to change direction and change the headland direction and all that, then you should probably make a tutorial video, because everybody will watch it. Everybody will watch that. Because nobody knows how to do it, apparently. I don't know how to do it. I haven't found anybody else that knows how to do it. So yeah, make yourself a video and get you a bunch of views. But so far, the dues that I've found, right, the GPS works pretty well, except for the headland. Sometimes it runs off, you know, where it stops and you have to stop and turn and connect again to the headland. The up and downs work great. The auto offsets, all that, fantastic. Because when you turn around, we were doing some plowing on the multiplayer server. So when you turn around, it auto realigns for you. You don't even have to do that, which is pretty sweet, let's be honest. The harvesting I've done has worked really well. Anything else, fertilizing, all that, the GPS has worked great. The don'ts, root crops. Don't do root crops by yourself if the harvester doesn't have a holding tank on it. I would say if it does, then it won't matter. But if it doesn't have a holding tank, then it's going to be near impossible to fight with it and do it yourself. Like, that's what we're dealing with here, and I'm going to run this until I absolutely just can't do it anymore. So, I'm not gonna complain about it today. We know it's a problem. We know it's a thing. But I'm done. This is my villain arc. I am done listening to people tell me I'm wrong, but not tell me how I'm wrong. And me go and test it and be not wrong, and still not get an answer from anybody that was telling me I was wrong to start with. So, yeah, I don't care. If you don't want to watch my channel, I don't care. No need to announce your departure. Just stop watching the channel, hit the dislike button, and leave me alone. I don't come to your house and tell you how to wash dishes, so leave me alone. And I say that because I was just washing dishes, not that a women's job or anything. That's not what I meant by it. I don't come to your house and tell you how to do anything. So, if you have a suggestion, by all means. But if you're just going to call me names and tell me how stupid I am and I'm doing it wrong, that's not very helpful now, is it? That's not what the farm sim community is about. I've never had this level. And some of the comments were deleted. I don't know who deleted them. Maybe the people that left them removed them. I don't know. But when I first checked it, there were lots, and now there's only 1 or 2. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Don't care. But, yeah, like, the farm sim community has always been helpful. I'm not sure what happened here and who these people are. But nobody cares. Don't watch it. I don't care, honestly. Do you think I'd do this to get random people to like me? No. I like playing video games. I like sharing it with the community that we do have. I don't care if my content's not for you, or you didn't like me complaining the whole time. Leave me alone. Don't come back. Good. Okay. Got that out of the way. Don'ts. Don't criticize me on my channel without correcting what I'm doing. I'll happily take criticism, but not if you don't know what you're talking about either. Telling me how to use dishwasher is my wife's job. Trust me, she does it on the regular. Too many people with too much time on their hands. I guess so, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're separate too, Salami. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a whole separate deal. It's a whole separate thing. And I'm not sure what to do about it, because if we bring this up, right, it's set to auto. We're not working headlands. We're starting with the up and down. I've actually, so it realigned the lines. You can see these lines, right? On the steering assist, I've realigned it to be this long side right here, and it actually did work for this too, but it's not actually following this, right? It's not following this at all. So if we go reset, let's just reset everything. We're gonna work headlands, no, right? Up and down first, skip lines. We're gonna skip one. That way it has plenty of room to turn around. Maybe even skip 3, but we'll skip 1 to start with. And C, and then we're gonna go okay, and then we're gonna hit go, and then we're gonna jump in our tractor, and we're gonna go with them, and they're not gonna, yeah, we're not, this can't be up and down with the field, right? Because this wasn't the original. Yeah, this wasn't the, no, the up and down, maybe this is up and down with the field. Maybe this is how it started, I don't know. But either way, it's not, I tried to change it, I tried sending it back to the headland, and it still turned and went counterclockwise instead of clockwise around the field, so, or it went clockwise instead of counterclockwise, whatever. So I tried a bunch of different things, and none of it worked. So if you guys know what I'm doing wrong here, feel free to clue me in on this, because I don't know what I should be doing differently. I don't know why we're stopping here. Like, there's a whole headland left there to get, sir. I mean, a whole area to go here. Is it because I'm hitting it or something? Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's because we were underneath it. Let's try getting over to the side a bit. There we go. It didn't tell me it was blocked or anything. I guess I was just too close and I was stopping the traction or something. I'm not sure. That was weird, but okay. I'll accept that one. That was totally my fault. Get the rest of these beats and then we'll get out of the way here. All right, let's move. I'm hoping we're gonna skip. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the skipping has definitely helped out. Man, having my steer knob back today changes the whole deal. It broke yesterday on me in the multiplayer stream, so having this thing back today though just changes the game for me again. I love it. I couldn't play Farm Sim anymore without this. I'm gonna be honest. If I was using the wheel, I'd have to have the knob. It's so crazy that we have to jump through hoops, and people telling me that all I'm doing is complaining and other choice words, when I feel like it's a rightful criticism. And I told you guys yesterday we would address all of this today, and we're going to. So today I'm not complaining about the game. I'm complaining about idiots that leave comments before they know all the facts and have all the information. I feel like my complaints list on this were legitimate, right? And Junimo Rex even says, how the heck did you get the headlands done? With a lot of complaining. With a lot of griping and complaining about it, I did. But we got it done, though. Yeah, I feel like it was a legitimate cause for concern, because as much as people spend on this game, that's their hard-earned money. They want it to work properly, right? And it is early, but to be fair, people spend their hard-earned money. Maybe they have to save up and they get one big game a year, and they spend it on Farm Sim. The least that could happen is to make sure when you're putting this game out that everything works as intended for people that do spend their hard-earned money on it, right? That's the reason I feel like complaining about it makes sense, because if we don't complain about it and we just accept it, it's going to continue. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of game devs doing this to people that spend their money on stuff. And again, I love Farm Sim. I think Giants is a great company, which is why it hurts so much when they do stuff like this and people just go, oh, well, you know, it's fine, they'll fix it. Yeah, it's not fine though. This is broken. This is broken in game. And people are just like, oh no, just brush it off, you know? Just brush it off, who cares? What did you do to fix it? I didn't fix it. I just skipped the line, Bob, on these. On the up and down, it seems like skipping a line helps out a lot. Iceman, how's it going? Welcome. My understanding was that the crop contracts were basically impossible. So, pretty much. Yeah, the root crop contract, this is hard, dude. It was hard to get through those. It took me an hour and a half to get through 5 headlands on this field. Now, if the field was square, it probably would have been a lot easier, because they would get to the end, empty, and then they would back up and turn, and then they would go again. But this field has like a really tight, almost like a hairpin on the bottom side of it. So they were backing up, and the AI was backing up and going forward like 6 or 7 times before they actually made the turn, and my trailer had to be under it the entire time, except when it was backing up to reset, right? So it was like, man, can you just not, like this right here, right? Like I can't even get out of its way before it starts turning. So again, like my complaints are valid in my mind, because this shouldn't happen right here, right? And now this, look how far off this thing is now. Now it's going to do something stupid where it turns really, really sharp, and I'm not going to be able to get under it. Before it did fine, so. I need you to turn. I need you to turn. Come on. Turn, not turn over, just turn. All right, fine. We'll go around and get them started, hopefully. Maybe I can get out of the way. That's why I started modded save on Farm Sim 22 until the game gets updated. I mean, that's fair, yeah. I just feel like it's a legit criticism. I don't feel like it's unfair to call out the problems. Right? I just don't feel like it's unfair to have some criticism of the game. Other people may, that's fine. You spend your money and be perfectly happy with something that shouldn't have been, you know, that should have been addressed before the game came out. That's on you. But for me, I don't like the fact that people spend their money on this game when maybe it's the one game a year they get. And this is what they get for it. You know, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't sit well with me. And I am this critical of every game that comes out that's supposed to be full release that has bugs that make it just unplayable for people. But yeah, Junimo, this is what I had to do. I had to do a lot of this. And I don't know why we're having to do this again, but I had to do a lot of this to get this thing to act properly. It's about to turn really hard to the right here, I would guess. Yep, there we go. I don't know why, but I don't know why it does that, but it's super weird. It can't just go out and make the turn. I think because I was blocking it, maybe, I'm not sure. I'd rather load 284 pallets of beets than deal with the AI here. It's tough. It really is. Like, the rest of the contracts have been fine. Even the log load and stuff like that's worked fine. Like, this is the only thing that I've seen that everybody seems to have an issue with. Yeah, Jeffro, exactly. Constructive criticism is not bad, and that's all it was. I mean, I complained a lot about it just because I couldn't, like, I can't wrap my head around them putting this out. I can't wrap my head around Giants letting this go and putting this game out like this. Like, that just baffled me because they're so good about things. So, it was like, why? Why would they let that happen? And it just frustrated me to no end. It really made me mad, honestly. Well, I mean, the contract's not for plowing it under, though, Bob. It's not my field. I'm doing contracts. That's the point. It's like, you're trying to make money. So, yeah. Never go full Bethesda. Never. Yeah, never go full Bethesda. Especially when the root crops being a major DLC. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, there's just so many things that I legitimately was just angry about. So I took 2 hours, and I complained about it the whole time. But it seems like other people share that sentiment. Like, there were 3 or 4 comments that were just ignorant. And then lots of people were trying to be helpful, and there were a few that completely understood, and I had one that was actually skeptical, but then went and tried it and was like, oh yeah, okay, this is broken. You know, and it's like, good. So, is that maybe a headwind? I mean, maybe it's trying to grab it for a second, yeah, and then it realizes it. I don't know. Maybe that's what it's doing. But yeah, I don't want people to think that, like, the 2 hours spent complaining about it was me complaining about giants. It's not. I'm complaining about this one broken feature in the game. It's a pretty big broken feature. It shouldn't be a thing, and that kind of made me mad. But here's what you do, right? If you have a root crop harvester that doesn't have a holding tank, and you have to do it yourself, slow your time down as much as possible so that you can get it done. Fight with it until you get the headlands done. Once you get past the headlands, you should be okay. If you really want to do it, you're just going to have to fight through the headlands. That's the only way you're going to get it done. It's just going to have to be done. You just have to fight through the headlands. Know what you're getting into. I want people to know that it is broken. Doing the headlands and stuff. It does not work properly. So, yeah. It really breaks a single player. It does. Look at this. Why does it keep doing this? I don't understand this part. Like, you would think it would just make this turn right here, but apparently not. It leaves so much off. I'm going to back up to it because I think that helps me get this thing to turn a lot faster. Come on. Come on. No. Okay, hang on. Try it again. There we go. Turn. Turn. Okay, we're gonna kick back to the inside here in a second. Once it turns back to the inside, I'll go get where I'm supposed to be. But until then, this is just. I feel like just keeping my tractor out of the way is probably the best option. Hello? Am I not under it? I guess not far enough. About right there. Okay. I think we can get under that now and we should be good to go. Yeah, I mean, that's how I had to do a lot of the headlands, was just back up to it and let the back of the trailer go under it. So some suggestions just to help people out that are going to try this is that might be a headland, but it shouldn't be. I was pretty sure we did all the headlands, but I mean, we'll find out. I'll go back to it in a bit. We'll see. It probably is just a headland. That's the reason it's still being weird on this end. Like teaching a child how to ride a bike. Basically, yeah. That's what this feels like. It really breaks the game for single players so bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just made me so mad that people spend their hard-earned money on this, when a lot of people may have to, you know, they may not have that extra money, but it's the one game they saved up for over the year or something. And people are going to go, well, if you don't have the money, you shouldn't buy a game like that. Yeah, whatever. People need some kind of enjoyment and break from life to not lose their mind, okay? So, people that do save up and they buy that one big game, it's hard for me to fathom that something like this would be that overlooked from Giants. And that's what made me mad. I'm not mad at Giants. I love Giants. I think they do a great job. All their team is fantastic. They had record sales for Farm Sim 25. And this got left in the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's my problem. It's not that they're making money or what they charge for the game or whatever. It's that they left this on release. That's my problem. Maybe the guy's just lonely, wants to spend more quality time with you. Maybe, yeah. What's up, Chicken Chow? How's it going? Being involved on a dev side in a large enterprise, my guess was leadership made the call. I bet devs were fuming knowing... Dude, look at the fog. Hang on, this is new. Look at that. You can actually see the fog line and everything. That's so cool. Again, there's so many great things about this game. And then you have stuff like the beetroots. I mean, the root crops, right? There's so many great things about this game. I bet the devs were fuming knowing that needed to be fixed. I mean, that's very possible. That's a very possible outcome, Jeffro. Very possible outcome. Or a very possible scenario. Very possible. The bad thing is that lately it seems like Giants upgrades are crap, I need to turn right here. There we go. Giants upgrades are simply to take what a modder did and make it not as good and call it a new development. I mean, I don't think they're trying to pretend that they're calling it a new development. Like, I mean, and if they did, we all know that's not true. The modders came up with GPS, right? We all know that. Courseplay, which is kind of what we're using for the AI, that was modders. We all know that. They couldn't lie about it if they wanted to. I want to see a farm sim dev stream this exact thing and comment. I took a wrong turn. And comment on it as they do. As they do it like you are. Oh, I would love to see the devs. I see what you're saying. You want to see the devs do a stream like this and actually break down what's happening? I would love to see that, actually. That would make my day, honestly. This is the only new game that came out recently with problems right from the start. I mean, yeah, but I don't expect that level of, like, some bugs here and there, something hangs up, something snags. Yeah, I just don't expect this level of broken, because it breaks the entire idea of doing root crop single player. Like, it breaks it completely. If it doesn't have a holding tank, it's gonna be a fight. That's pretty bad, you know? That's pretty bad. It's not an unplayable game, though. The game's great. That's just the one really bad thing that should have never made it to shelves, so to speak. It would basically be like 10 minutes in and they'd say, yeah, you're right, this is broken. I mean, I would hope so. I would hope they don't try to defend this. See people on Twitter, you know, hey, when are we getting an update? No comments. Nobody's said anything about it. So even doing something that seems so simple, like if you're using miles per hour for speed, their cruise is still set in kilometers. Is it really? I haven't even noticed that. But see, that's one of those bugs that doesn't break the game, though. Is it silly? Yeah, but it doesn't break the game. You know, it breaks the immersion maybe, but it doesn't break the game for you. So like, those are the types of bugs I can go, you know, it's a bug. They'll fix it at some point. So for me, that kind of stuff doesn't matter, because it doesn't change the way the game plays for you. But still, though, it is a bug. So I totally give you that. Like, it's still a bug. What are you never minding about, Bob? I swear I answered your comment. There's only one with a holding tank, but it only harvests at 0.8 of a meter width. Oh, wow. That's tough. Iceman said, I get this tomorrow or tonight, 2 or 3 a.m. when the pay hits, regardless. I'm going to Asia for rice, or for logging rice in Buffalo. Hey, man, this map is fantastic. I mean, I found a few little spots that are kind of weird, but so far, I'm liking it. I've done fertilizing, I think I've done planting, I've done harvesting, and then I took this red beet contract, which was a mistake. But everything else I've done has worked really well, honestly. Like, I love the map. I think it's great. really don't like this one feature with the root crops. Like, that's the one thing I'm just really mad about, you know? But everything else I think works. It works fantastic. Like, everything else is good. I was really wondering if any news are going to come out regarding any updates or issues. Haven't really looked. Just ignore it for now. So I haven't seen any on Twitter, but I haven't been digging on Steam either. And I don't use Facebook that often, and I don't use Facebook for gaming. So I can't get back into my Deuce MS Facebook account. So I don't really know what's happening there. But I haven't seen anything on Twitter about it. They may have posted on something on Steam, but I don't know. You should do wet rice, maybe? You haven't yet, right? I haven't. No, we haven't done a rice contract yet at all. But the whole goal of this is it's very similar to Virtual Farmers playthrough in Asia, of course. We all want to make a rice farm. So my goal for this map is to start our achievement hunting and do a rice farm. So Battery was nice enough to send me a list of achievements. So I know what the, sorry, there's something on my desk I had to move. I know what the achievements are I need to be going after now. I know what they look like. How are we going too fast at 8? It's weird. There we go. But yeah, I know what the achievements. I know what it takes to get the achievements now. So that's what we're going to be shooting for, achievement hunting for Farm 722. And it's going to take a long time. Like, just looking over some of them, I know exactly what's got to happen. It's going to take a while. It's not going to take longer than this field, though. That's for sure. See, that's what I was saying about the fog. Speaking of, don't need the fog to need the game to work. I mean, that's fair. No, you don't. But I love the fact that they built it on a brand new Giants engine, and that they upgraded all the lighting and the fog and the volumetric clouds and all that kind of stuff. I think it's great, and I'm glad they did it because it adds to the immersion. I just wish this worked like it's supposed to. You know, like this part right here. If the fog glitched out or whatever, like, I don't care about any of that. But the fact that this doesn't work like it should, it just is mind-blowing to me. See, why it's stopping right here, I'll never know. I don't get it. Because it's got to turn and jump a whole row back over here. Like, look how far this thing's got to turn. Isn't this crazy? Like, to me, this is just wild. This should never be a thing right here. So if you do pick up a root crop contract, I've found that this is the easiest way when the AI starts wigging out and doing all these weird turns. It's just back underneath it and let them make the turns. Sometimes it's just easier to do it that way. Till you get far enough around that you could just do this. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Also, I've let everybody know my hatred of the collision cam on the boom arms for all these harvesters. Shouldn't be a thing either. That sounds great. We sticking around to see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, the achievement hunting is going to take a while, but definitely the idea is to have a rice farm, and we're starting with no. We basically started with no money. It says I started with 250,000, but I've only got 39,000 right now if we look at it that way, right? Like I'm pretending the 250 is not there. David Moon, what's up? Welcome back. Been a while, I think. At the moment, I'm on Rodress. I don't know how to pronounce that. Base map in Farm Sim 22. Loving the map. Gonna be hard to play both Farm Sim 22 and 25 during the week together. Oh, I understand completely. Yeah. Buddy of mine said the AI works better if you do the interior first with them and then the headlands. I'm gonna test that theory tomorrow. So that's something I haven't tested yet. I haven't tried just doing the headlands first and then doing the up and down first and then letting it do the headlands. But the biggest problem with the headlands, as you know, is that the harvester was running this way, like the way I'm driving right now. The harvester's going this way, which means the pipe's on the inside, which means to make these turns right here, it's got to back up like 40 times, and you have to keep your trailer under it the whole time. I think me getting in the way of this thing is actually causing it to do this weird stuff right here. This is so strange. I don't know what it's doing. I think that's what's happening. I think I'm causing this by being in the way, which shouldn't be a thing either. Because it should just go out, make the turn, and come back. Like there should be none of this. I don't know what's happening right here. I don't know why it keeps doing this. There we go. I mean, that part I can handle, but like, oh my God, my camera. So I found the company I was looking for that VF tweeted out about a different steering pedal. Oh, look at this. I'm not even touching the... Maybe that fixed it. Yeah, there we go. The SimTask farm stick is great, but my camera control thumb toggle is ghosting. Anytime you see my camera whip really fast to one side, that's what it's doing. It's just taking off by itself. So while I like it, I don't know why it's doing that. It hasn't had that much use. So, yeah. I'm going to look into the Hori and see if I can find just the controller by itself, or just the joystick by itself, because it comes with a wheel and pedal and everything. It's like $400. I don't want the whole thing. I got a wheel and pedal I like. I just want the joystick stuff. Was David Moon 5? I don't remember the numbers, but I remember your name. Question, what's that? Shoot. Do both kinds of rice have to go in the water field? No. Long grain rice, I think, grows just like grain crops. I think. Alright, we're gonna get out of the way quick here. Oh my God, why? It's gonna do the thing where it stops again, isn't it? Actually, it got around a lot further that time. I just don't know why we're stopping so far off the mark here. This is so weird. Come on. Make your turn. Just gonna have to go an inch at a time here, I guess. This is how I had to do all the headlands, just like this. Let it make its turn. Back up a little more. And again, it just feels like it's a little easier to do this in reverse because of the way this thing's laid out. No? Oh, okay. I didn't get under it. Never mind. Try this again. We actually may be able to swing it from here. Let's see. No, because he's got to go really far to the right here, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay. We'll try it anyway. Yeah, somebody actually pointed out, too, doing these contracts with AI, you're actually spending the entire contract on just AI help because of how much it costs. So that's a valid point, too. So there's another don't. Hang around to the end and we'll recap all the do's and don'ts, because there's quite a bit of don'ts for AI help. This is definitely one of them. Like, I don't, this should not be a thing. Like, it shouldn't be this far off. This is crazy. Wild stuff, wild stuff. What are you playing on? I am playing on PC. Yeah, so just by all the videos I've seen, even the early stuff that they put out, on the rice, the long grain rice looks like it grows in a field just like this, where the short grain rice, you have to have it in the water field. And the long grain rice you plant with a planter or a seeder, I can't remember, and you harvest with a header, like a grain header. But the short grain rice has a special harvester, has to grow in a special field, it's got a special planter, all that kind of stuff. Now, that's what it looked like to me on all the trailers they dropped. I haven't done rice yet, so I don't know. So if you're going to come at me in the comments on YouTube, you might want to listen to the whole part of that instead of skipping around the video. Can I help you on the farm? I'm on PS5. You're more than welcome to jump in on the multiplayer farm if you want to, yeah. The single player stuff I like to do by myself, but we do have a multiplayer farm I play on Monday and Wednesday on at the same time, this time of the day. And if you want to jump on there and help, I know we've got at least 2 people on there playing right now, so you're more than welcome to jump on the multiplayer farm. You'll have to join Discord to get all the info, but it's all there. Oh, we actually going to get straightened completely out here? No, we're going to stop in a really, really weird spot. See, this is what I hate. I don't know what's happening with this. Like, this should not be a thing. There's no reason for this thing to be stopped right there. That is such a weird place. I wish this tractor had enough horsepower just to shove this thing around, because I would definitely straighten it back out. Because this is crazy right here. There we go. Now you're going to cut really hard back to the right, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's zero reason for this to be a thing. It should just go out, make the loop, and come back. Like, I've done sugar beets for days with the old AI help, and it was great. So I don't know what changed. But this doesn't work the way it should. The way it should. To avoid doing this crop, Farmer Groot, I would avoid doing any root crop with a harvester that doesn't have a holding tank, because it's always going to turn to the inside right now. And I haven't figured out a way to get it to go the other way. Some people are like, just start it the other way. I did that, but it turned itself around and then headed back with the pipe on the inside. Which means the pipe is always going to be on the inside when you're trying to make turns, which makes it near impossible to make turns like this end right here, right? The only difference is the water level. I looked it up. Oh, they both do have to have water. Really? Huh. Okay. None of the trailers that I saw, the long grain rice, got planted in a water field. That's weird. Okay. Like the American style rice. Weird. Okay. What's up, Kate? How's it going? How much longer do you expect to have to work this contract? Well, I'll tell you how much longer I have to finish this contract. I'll say that. I've got 9 hours in game to finish the contract. So, what that looks like, I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't set the cruise because I got it set to the speed limit. Well, going around then. Celtic Moon is asking who is on the farm right now, Crystal. And I would usually have my chat at the bottom of the screen, but Caster Labs wouldn't connect today, so they must be updating or something. Brad found all the collectibles already? The last thing on my mind. I didn't even think there were collectibles. Wasn't even gonna go look for them. But if I were gonna make a video on all the collectibles, then I would have been looking for them. So did you on MP? Nice, that's the wrong turn. I just remembered that. We'll go over here. Nice. So we got $1 million then? Does it still give you $1 million if you find them all? Oh, it doesn't? Don't blow the horn at me. I don't care about that red light. Just because you're stopping at it doesn't mean I'm going to. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now to take another root crop contract and start on the inside just to test it out. I really want to see what that looks like and how it works. See if it works any different than starting on the headland itself. Start on the up and down rows instead of the headland. Interesting. How to get on the farm? Did you read the welcome message? If you read the welcome message, it'll tell you how to get the farm sim roll. Once you get it, just scroll down. You'll see the FS25 MP info. Then you'll see all the info, password, and all that stuff. I don't care about the red lights. We're going. The collectibles they look like very old equipment. Oh, that's cool. But it doesn't give you the $1 million anymore. Crazy. Okay. What's up, Shadow Wolf? How's it going? We took the complete wrong road here. Where am I at? There's our road over there. I took a wrong turn completely. I'm over here reading chat, just driving around. Oh, that's a pole. David Moon refollowed the channel. I know David's been around a long time. Thank you for the follow. Rod Cranker, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate you. There we go. Not too bad. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Only 250K. Well, I mean, that's still pretty good, though. That's a good start. That's a good start. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Shadow Wolf asked, how am I finding Farm Sim 25? I love it. I love Farm Sim 25. I hate root crops with the AI because it doesn't work right. A whole 2-hour stream last week just ranting and raving about how long it's taken me to do 5 headlands. So, and again, maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am, but so far I haven't. All the testing I've done with it, and from everybody else, I haven't seen anybody say different. I've had people tell me that I'm wrong without telling me what I'm doing wrong, but that doesn't help. So, yeah, no, I love the game though. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic, actually. I love some of the new productions that got put in. I love all the new stuff, the green beans, the spinach, the rice that got put in the game. Fantastic stuff there. Really, really, really good lighting and stuff. The volumetric clouds and lighting upgrades, all that. We're getting out of the way. We're getting out of the way. We're getting out of the way. Okay. Please don't do the thing where you stop halfway now. You did it. Okay. Well, we're going to do this thing. We're going to go over here. We're going to stop you. And then we're going to come to here. We're going to hit go. I think that might actually just be way faster. What do you do? Why did you turn? There was zero reason for you to make a turn right there. Like, I don't understand. The AI is just always going to do whatever it wants, I guess. How am I blocking you? Just go forward. That was, you turned right to turn left, and I had you straight in line where you should be. Again, that's my biggest issue right now with Farm Sim 25 is the AI on root crops is terrible. It's terrible. Everybody's saying don't do root crops right now. Please don't. Don't put yourself through the stress. Don't put yourself through the stress. We are 64% done with this contract, though. So it's going better than it was on Thursday last week. Definitely doing better than it was Thursday last week. it's crashed on you once. So I have seen people on X, formerly known as Twitter, complaining about PS5 crashes, I think it is. A lot of people having crashes on PS5 apparently. So hopefully they get some of that stuff fixed. I'm doing good, Ethan. I hope you are too. Good to see you. But yeah, do whatever contract you want. Don't do root crops if the harvester doesn't have a holding tank. Solo. Don't do it solo. If you have somebody driving the root crop harvester, you'll be fine. But if you're doing it solo, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be like this right here. Like it's a rough one. It's a rough one. All right, let's just get out of the way. I think we actually managed that one pretty well. You have 8 hours on the PS5? Nice. No crap. What is this guy doing? Like, what are you doing? You can come on around? No? Okay, well we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna jump out. We're gonna stop the helper and we're gonna line them back up right here. Because I think that's faster than trying to fight with them. And we're still going to do a random turn to the left, I mean the right and then the left for some reason. And they're going to be blocked by an object because now I'm in front of them. And now we're going to turn back to the left when you were already in line. I don't get it, guys. I don't understand why the AI on root crops is so broken. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever, we're done with the headlands. That was the worst part. Now we just got to endure a back and forth one more time after we get done with this one. We should be good now. The first part of this was the hardest, but I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it all the way through this. You haven't crashed once? Nice, former group. Okay, so apparently it's not everybody, but there was lots of comments under one of their posts about the PS5 crashes. So there are people out there having issues with it. I'm not saying everybody, but there are people out there having issues. Back to the rice. So long grain rice you can plant and harvest as normal, but the field has to be flooded when the first green sprouts pop up through the soil. Oh, okay. Simple fix by Giants, add a clockwise and counterclockwise option in the AI menu. I mean, that would be great. Also, fix the routing, Iceman, because this getting to the field and turning 90 degrees with the actual route it's supposed to be taken makes it really difficult when you have to be under it for it to move. Like, it's not lining all the way back up before you have to put the trailer back under the spout. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be able to flip all the way around. Also, there needs to be a pause longer than that, because then you end up with that situation. But yeah, there's some little things that need to be fixed. But definitely the counterclockwise and clockwise would help a ton, yeah. See, look at this. This thing has to back all the way on up and then go forward, and then it's got to make a right turn and a left turn before it'll actually be straight on the field, or you can hop out and just do this. Like, this just seems easier right here. Just do it that way. All right. It's going to turn right. So we're going to be ready for that. All right, we're going to kind of start heading right here. Hello? We're underneath it. Hello? I don't know what's happening now. Okay, let's, oh, the AI got out for some reason. Let's see. Oh, we're in the wrong one. There we go. Dude, why are we turning? We turned left to turn right to go exactly straight where it was to start with. I don't mind a little turn like that, but some of these turns, man, it's impossible to do. It really is. It really is. Some of it's just hard to do. Lizard Colossus Root Harvester mod ASAP. Yes. Yes, indeed. Or a terraformer with a holding tank. A terraformer with a holding tank changes this completely. Right? I don't have this issue anymore. But I will say, I didn't do a whole lot of root crop stuff in Farm Sim 22 other than sugar beets, and that was for my sugar plant in South America. So, yeah, that's the only one I really did, and I used a mod for that. So. We got ads running on Twitch because, yeah, you can't get away from ads on Twitch. There's no possible way, unless you subscribe or just buy Turbo. But yeah, I've made my dispute before on stream. I don't run mid-roll ads on YouTube. You might get an ad on the way in, but most of the time they're skippable. They should be. They're supposed to be skippable ads most of the time. Camera collision is also stupid. But yeah, they should be skippable ads most of the time on YouTube. And they're a lot shorter, I've learned too. On Twitch, it's like a minute and a half of ads sometimes before you can even get into somebody's stream, which is crazy. Jeff said Turbo. Oh yes, Turbo. I used to have Twitch Turbo. I just don't watch people on Twitch a whole lot anymore, so I don't even bother. Like, I just hate how tyrannical Twitch has become with ads. It's crazy. Oh, I'm absolutely happy about the fact that they want people to report the bugs and stuff. That's fantastic. But at the same time, like, this shouldn't have come out this way. This is not merely just a simple bug, right? This is like, this breaks the game for a lot of people that like to do different contracts or like to do root crops or whatever. Like, this is a pretty significant situation here. So, ads are the easiest profit for a free platform for Twitch, sadly. Yeah, I know. It's just the way that they have to work. Like, I hate the fact that I got to run 3 minutes of ads an hour so that people don't have to watch ads on the way in that are a minute and a half of unskippable ads to begin with. So, like, on my YouTube channel, I'm streaming right now on Farmer Deuce on YouTube, and you might get an ad on the way in, but after you're in, you don't have to watch ads anymore. So, on Twitch, you won't get any ads on the way in, but on the hour from when I started streaming, you'll get 3 minutes worth of ads. So it's kind of silly. What's up, Tia? How's it going? Is that red beets? It is, yeah. Red beets. Don't do them, Tia. Don't do it. My last stream of the single player is 2 hours of me complaining about root crops and how terrible the AI is. Don't do them. They're not worth it yet. Don't do it. You had 8 ads? How many minutes? How many minutes of ads? I mean, you could have had 8 5-second ads. I don't know. I don't watch people on Twitch because of their ad policy. A pull type cotton harvester. That's cool. On 22, there's a new pull type cotton harvester on Farm Sim 22 mod hub. That's crazy. That would have been fun to play with. I'm not going back to Farm Sim 22 though. I'm pretty well done with it. You watched. Okay, you know then. Yeah, you know. Don't do root crops. You didn't look at the time? Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be 3 minutes worth of ads at the hour mark from when my stream started. I just hate even having to do it, man. It's like shameful, you know? But at the same time, you don't have to watch ads on the way in. I run them when I start, and I have a start screen running so nobody misses anything. And then at the top of the hour, you get them. Or not the top of the hour, but whenever I started streaming. So I started at like 15 till. So at 15 till, you'll get ads. Hello? I'm running the red light here. Jeez. Gracious. But yeah, I don't know. People on YouTube, tell me your experience when you're watching a live stream. You know, if you don't get ads on YouTube, we don't talk about how you don't get ads on YouTube. Okay, we don't talk about that. If you do get ads, how long are the ads when you join the stream, and are they skippable or non-skippable? At what lengths? So if you get skippable ads, how long do you have to wait before you can skip, and how long is the ad? If you get non-skippable ads, how long is the wait before you can start watching the stream? I'm curious. I appreciate the no ads on YouTube in your stream. Frustrating when you're getting an explanation and you miss it because of an ad. Yeah, I know, Ranko, yeah. When some people stream it on YouTube and Twitch, I'll watch the YouTube because most of the ads can be skipped after a couple seconds. That's exactly right, yeah. And I don't run mid-roll ads on I probably should. I would make a lot more ad revenue if I ran mid-roll ads on my YouTube stuff, but I just don't want to do it for live streams, you know? Like if I get up and take a break, sometimes I gotta hit the outhouse or I'm out of water or whatever, so I'll get up and do that while the Twitch ads are running. I probably should run some mid-roll ads on YouTube when I get up and take a break, right? When I hit the be right back screen. That would make sense. But during the gameplay, I think it's silly. Yeah, so I mean, I'm with you. Like, I would much rather watch people on YouTube if they're streaming on both. Ooh, I jumped out a minute ago, no problem. Easy way to avoid ads? Subscribe, easy fix. Just say it. That's true, Bob, yeah. So something I think that YouTube should probably look into as well is if somebody's a member on your channel, they don't have to watch ads either. Just like if you're a subscriber on Twitch, you don't get ads on that person's channel. I would like to see YouTube do that for members because it would just be a good added bonus, you know, for members on YouTube. I'm on Premium. I don't get any ads on streams or videos. Yeah, I don't either. I've got YouTube Premium too. It's the best investment I think I've ever made. I spend so much time watching YouTube videos, especially like looking up tutorials on how to do something. Not necessarily for games, just for anything. If you're fixing my washer the other day, you know, trying to pull up a video, and Miss Deuce kept getting, you know, she was getting ads to start with, trying to find a video to watch, and fixing the dryer. And I was like, hang on. I just pulled it up on mine. I was like, all right. But yeah, YouTube Premium, to me, is worth it because I spend so much time on YouTube. So I don't have to worry about it. But again, it's like $12.99 a month or something. So it's like, you know, that's just built into my expenses at this point. Well worth it for me, may not be worth it for everybody. Some people may not care. You know, watch a couple seconds, skip an ad, and go on. So, I can't handle the ads. I might miss an essential red beet harvesting action. Exactly. Absolutely worth it, for sure, yeah. Now, I mean, again, on Farm Sim, you're not going to miss a lot of action, but you might miss, you know, you ask a question, and then I'm explaining it, and then you miss the actual answer to it, you know? Like, that you might miss. But if you're watching, like, Z-Laner play some Call of Duty or something, right? You're missing the action when those ads hit if you're watching on Twitch, which I don't think he streams on Twitch, but I think he streams on, what, Facebook and YouTube or something? I don't really follow him, so I don't know. But I mean, I would assume that you would be missing some action if that were the case. See how it just settled back in right there? If he could just do that every time, we would be good to go. just settle straight back in. But honestly, right now, okay, so I've got a short list of do's and don'ts right now for root crops on Farm Sim 25 using an AI to harvest. So don't do it. That's the first don't. Just skip these contracts. Don't do them. If you're gonna do them, don't expect it to make the headland turns without having to back up and do a whole bunch of weird stuff. It's not going to. Don't forget to get out of the way when you get to the end of the road. Just move. Just go. Because it's going to run you over. It does not stop. It will stop at some point, but by the end your tractor's already tangled up into it. Don't not skip a row with this harvester because it's so short, it's going to have a really hard time making that turn to start with. And right now we're trying out skipping one row. When we get a smaller field with another root crop, we're going to do this again. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm going to. We're going to do it again on a much smaller field though, because I need to test something else. We need to test completely different on a fresh field with nothing already set on it. So I need to test some different stuff. We're going to do it again. Don't expect it to make the turns properly, and don't expect it to get all the crops. So you see at the end down there, it missed 3 rows of headlands on the end. Or maybe 4 rows of headlands on the end here. I don't know why. I don't know what caused it. I just know that it didn't get them. So here are the dudes. If you're going to do the contract, when it does this and it stops, don't just keep pulling your trailer under it. Just hop out, turn it. Turn the AI off. Just turn it around. Lock it back on. I'm going to get straightened out a bit here. There we go. Lock it back on, and then hop back in your tractor. And it's still going to do some weird turns, but at least it's a lot better now than it would be if you were just coming in on this thing with it sideways, because it's really hard to stay lined up with this thing the way it turns. So hop out, turn it yourself. Part of the dues. Try doing, so here's another do the up and down first before you do the headland. That's another do. Don't do the headland first. Another don't. Anything else chat wants to add to this? How you gonna do the rows that are left? Well, it should just lock on, Bob. I mean, it's on GPS. It knows there's crop in the field, so it should do it. I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, it should just lock onto them. We're gonna find out here in a second. I think this is our last. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we got one more. Yeah, we got one more row this way, then we'll have to turn around and go the other way. Anybody else got any do's or don'ts to add for? Come on. For root crops on Farm Sim 25 using an AI on single player. I'm tabbing out for a second because I'm going to drop a marker on this. Yeah, years ago, when before Amazon bought Twitch, I had Twitch Turbo because it was like $4.99, and it was just so much easier to buy Twitch Turbo. I've never tried it since they're bugged. I mean, that's a fair point. Yeah. My advice is run away, run fast, and don't look back. So basically, what I'm hearing is, don't try them. Just don't do root crop contracts yet. That's what I'm getting out of this. I'm taking one for the team here. We're doing this. We're finishing this field. Or I'm just going to run out of time. One of the two. We're going to finish this field, though. It's got to happen. Like I can't in good conscience just not finish it. So while this is a pain, we're definitely going to finish it. It's not been the easiest thing. Oh, something else. Like, I've got a very short list of things I don't like about Farm Sim 25. This is definitely one of them, of course. That's the whole topic for today. The other is the way the character kind of glides. It's so weird. I don't like the walking action. It must be done. Yes, it must be. What happened? Hello? Can we go now? Oh, now you're blocked by an object. Okay. What are you blocked by? You shouldn't be blocked by anything. Hello? Can we start moving now? I haven't seen this happen yet. This is new. Maybe I'm too close to the pipe? I'm not sure what's happening. Get away from it a little bit here. Hello? I don't know what's going on now, guys. I have no clue. Did it reset up and down? Rows to skip, auto. Yeah, I don't, trailer's not full, right? Okay, let me go forward a bit then. I honestly don't know what's happening right now. I haven't had this issue yet. This is new. If you're gonna do it, have lots of patience. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, have loads of patience for this. I did not, because I expected it just to work. That's not what happened. So, now I have loads of patience for what's going on, because it's obvious that something is not cooperating here. I'm not sure what's happening, but we're about to figure it out, I promise you. Okay. I don't know what to do. Like, we're underneath it, we're just not moving. We're gonna sit here for a second to see if it moves. I don't know what's happening. Wait. Is this like a headland or something? Is that the problem? This might have been the last headland, and it's just messing up. I'm not sure. Let's go here with it and see. Let's just try that. You in there? Yeah. Okay. Let's just try this. Maybe that was the last headland. Maybe I only did 4 and didn't realize it. I thought I did 5. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe it broke after the, Hey, let's do this. Let's just reset it again, right? And let's go there. We're gonna rows to skip 1. Steering assist. Work direction. I wonder if that's causing it to go this way. Maybe if we turned it. No, there's no way to get it to go the other way. It's this or nothing. 120 lines up. Okay, so there. No field detected for preview. Wait, why is there no field detected? Hang on. There we go. That's strange. Nap time. Me too, because this is starting to get to me here. Have you gotten anything from the used sale? I have not. Does it work? AI says no. We salute you. I know, right? Taking one for the team here, Battery. At the end, well, I mean, apparently, Bob, yeah, it's not gonna work. Maybe it can't harvest in the rain? I don't know what's happening. Like, it's telling me it's blocked, but it's not trying to go either. Let's just do something weird. Let's just set it off to the side. It seemed to like doing that earlier. Okay. I've got one more thing I want to try here before I figure out a way to another way to do this. I want to go down to this end and restart it and just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's go back to that side. Cuz I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't know what's happening. Maybe it's just because it's raining, but it's not saying that, so I don't know. I do need to check the used sell stuff though. See what's going on. Alright, so we just came back to this end and reset. Oh, we're moving. Okay, we're moving. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay, but we're hitting nothing again, though. Oh, we're turning. Okay, we're turning now. We're turning. I don't know where we're going, but we're turning. Wait, what's happening now? Why are we stopping right there? Okay, where are we turning now? I don't know what it's doing, guys. I have no idea what's happening right now. All right, this is new territory. I don't know what's going on. So, oh, I wish this tractor had more power. I would just shove this thing around. Yeah, this is new territory here. I don't know what's about to happen. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get out of the way. Wait, what? What are you doing now? I don't know what's going on, guys. This may be harder than I thought to get it to finish the field. Okay, let's just kind of tentatively park here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured you were about to just swing it around there. Okay, still not moving. All right, let's go do it again. Okay, we're going around some more. I don't know what's happening. Like, I shouldn't, if it's just turning around to hit the next row, I shouldn't have to have my trailer under it. Okay, see, now I'm out of the way. Now what's it doing? Where are we going to, buddy? It's doing something totally different now. It's going way over here. Now it's getting ready to turn again, but I don't know what. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what it's doing. All right. I'm under. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go up here for a minute. Get out of the way. Started a band. We called it Blanket. It's a cover band. Nice. Okay, so now going way over. How many rows did I tell it to skip this time? I thought it was just one. It looks like it's skipping 10 though. And we're going down the same rows we've already done. That's the weirdest part here. Okay. Now we're going to the other end. Oh, no, we're not. We're turning. Okay, let me get out of the way. Take off. I don't know where you're going to, but all right. Anybody have any idea what's going on here? I don't know. I don't know what this is about. This Miss Deuce will be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this thing's doing now. So another don't is don't reset your GPS once you start it, because apparently that makes it do weird stuff like this. So there's another don't for you. Don't reset your GPS. I really don't know what's happening now. What is it doing? Why are you back there again? Guys, what is happening? Where are you going? Where are you going now? I don't know what it's doing. Anybody got any idea? Fun fact of the day, Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door and dribble a bowling ball at the same time. That's pretty good. All right, what am I doing wrong here, guys? I don't know what's happening. Can you let me get the crop out of it first? No? Okay, now we're going to this end. I'm really curious if I accidentally went backwards and set it to 10, skip 10 rows or something. It feels like I did for some reason. Because it's kind of on the same path, but not really. Okay, now we're turning again. And I don't know what this is, but okay. Are we ready to turn? Yep. Okay. Turning. We're turning. I'm backing up. No, I'm back. I gotta get out of your way. 'Cause I don't know where you're going. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Hey, do I just go now and get out of your way? Like, what are you doing? No, you're not. Okay, you got more to put in there. Got it. Okay, hang on. How much will it pick up if you're driving? I don't know, but Bob, we may have to resort to trying that because this is definitely not working, whatever this is. All right, now let's pick the header up, so now we can get out of the way. Maybe this gets us back to the end over here where we're supposed to be. Maybe that's what's going on here. Oh, I don't know which way it's going because the camera is hitting the pipe that shouldn't have a hitbox at all for some reason. Okay, so now we're back over here. Are we good now? Did it correct itself? Dude, if that corrected itself, I don't mind going through all that. That's actually pretty cool. Oh my God! Somebody please port the no camera collision mod from 22 over to this. We need that now, like yesterday. It's so disorienting. It's so disorienting. No bueno. No, not at all. Think they just want a smooth and a hug. They're having a hard day. First day driving, yeah, right? It's always my first day driving. I'm a terrible... I think it reset itself, guys. I never take a contract with potato, carrots, or beetroots, and so on. They're so dreadful and boring. They are, I know what you meant. Beets, yeah. Any root crop, basically. I know what you're saying, but there's a whole different reason on Farm Sim 25 not to take those contracts if you're playing by yourself. I promise you. Can you make this MP with a password and just have someone come in and help you without having on server? Probably. You can still do local, right? Not till Follow Me mod comes out. Yeah, so I think that's the one thing, right? Follow Me would be great. I could use Follow Me to do this. But again, this is me trying it and seeing how far we can push ourselves. So, oh come on, man, let me turn. Oh my God, this thing. Like, let me turn. Like, it's immediately trying to turn before I'm clear from it. Like, it doesn't recognize the trailer. It recognizes the tractor. So that's something else that this little things that definitely should not happen, right? It should definitely recognize the trailers in front of it too and just stay stopped until the trailer's cleared. Now watch this. We're going to have to do something weird here, right? We're going to have to back up because it's going to run into us. And as soon as I move, it's going to do it again. I'm not going to... Okay, it's giving me a chance now. Kinda. Okay, yeah, see, it's not recognizing the trailer and it's turning right into me. So that's something else they need to fix, I think. Is it needs to recognize when any tool is in front of it. It's just not recognizing the trailer, it just keeps turning. I think we're good though. I think we're about to be back on track. I know it doesn't look like it, but I bet it's about to make a hard left-hand turn here. Okay. I could be completely wrong. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? What is happening right now? Where are you going? What, how are you blocked? What are you doing? I don't know how you're blocked. Because I don't know where you're going. I'm just going to do this because I don't know what this thing's doing. And why does my trailer have to be under it for it to reset? Like there's a few really big don'ts The biggest don't is just don't do these contracts. This is crazy. Spinach didn't work. Only got credit for the drop off, not the field work. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so where are we going then? What are you trying to prove to everybody here? What are we doing? I've got to be under this the whole time. Why? Okay, now what? Now why are we going this way? Okay, so now it's not even so much about just the turns. Now it's, I don't know what it's doing anymore, and my trailer has to be under it for this for some reason. What was that? What is happening right now? That's why I hate those fields. It's not the fields. It's very, 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 very bad programming. Very bad programming. There is zero need for any of this. Like, can I have the old AI back? Because the old AI would just go straight up and down the field. Way better. Way easier. Look, I don't even know where it's going, guys. It's just backing across the field. This is great. Red beet, carrot, parsnip contracts all suck. Yeah, all of them. All of them. Anything with beetroot, anything with root crops that doesn't have a harvester doesn't have a holding tank. But that's why we're doing this, right? I'm doing this so that we can all see what's going on and why not to do these. Well, how backing up? I don't know. I don't know where we're going. You hurt his feelings, I guess so. Get a 5-gallon bucket tied to the conveyor belt. I mean, why not? I don't know where we're going. We may be going back to the beginning to do the other rows now, Bob. That's the only thing I can come up with. How can they make a harvester like the other with a container that holds the crop until full? Because in real life, this particular harvester for beets doesn't actually have a holding tank. It'll hold an amount, but it's a very small amount just on the conveyor belt. Like, Giants makes everything pretty much like it's supposed to be. I don't know what's happening. Oh, please run off into the creek so I can cancel this contract. Please. They're still going. I don't know where they're going, but they're going. I gotta say though, the while he's backing up, the ground deformation looks really nice. It's not as bad as it should be with it raining, but yes, go into the creek. Go into the creek so I can cancel this contract. There it goes. Oh yeah. Yeah, go into the creek. That's right. That's right. Nice. Nice. Okay. You stop doing that. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you for that. Oh. Yes. This is so painful to watch. I mean, this right here, right? This is just par for the course for this contract. We're screenshotting that. All right, then let's cancel and see how much money we're about to lose. We lost no money. All right. Man, that was bad. Okay, I'm glad that's over with. So here's the do's and don'ts. Let me do like an actual YouTube part for this, and we'll clip this out and put it on YouTube later. So here are the do's and don'ts for doing root crops in Farm Sim 25 with an AI solo by yourself in a single player setting. Don't do them. If the harvester doesn't have a holding tank, the AI is not going to operate correctly at the moment. My recommendation, don't do root crops until there's a patch. Okay, there we go. Oh. No, we had 288,000. I still got 288,000. I'm going to Iowa. Yeah, they were going to Iowa to play baseball with Ray, I guess. I don't know. Whew. Okay, yes, we're having a blast. I'm glad that's over with, though. There's a few reasons I honestly wonder if Giants play tested the game before releasing it. This is one of them. That was my comment too, Smokeless Joe. Was did they even test this to see if it worked? Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, have your 10,000 for your own broken stuff. That's why we have the extra 250,000 there that I'm not using yet. Yep, there we go. Now it's taken out. Okay. But yeah, honestly, that was one of my questions too. Was did they even test that? Because that's bad. Stone picking. We haven't done any stone picking yet. I don't know if I want to do that though. Wood transport always pays good. It's not terrible, but it is a lot. Sowing, field 28 wouldn't take long, but I don't want to do it. Plowing up, huh? Field 9 right next to us. Field 10's right next to us. We've done some plowing, right? Or hoeing, I guess is what that is. So that's cultivator, I guess. Now we've got some other harvesting. Let me pick a harvesting real quick. Field 36 doesn't look too bad. And it is what? Peas. Okay. Peas, field 36. Yep, there we go. Let's unfold it. We haven't done peas. This is a brand new machine I haven't used yet. It's the Oxbow EPD540E pea harvester. And it is unfolded, right? Unfolded and ready to go. Unfolded and ready to go. All right, we're going to field 36, which is, it's literally right here. Right next to the store. Sweet. Okay. Well, that makes it worth doing because it's literally right here. There's a bunch of weeds in the field, though, it seems. Oh, this thing turns sharp, too. I like it. All right. Let's set up our GPS for this field with this harvester and see how it goes. So steering assist now. Steering assist, we can change the work direction, right? We can make this bad boy go straight 90 if we want. And I can't zoom in on this, but you can obviously see the lines change. So I think I actually want it to run. Let's let it run 90. And then the offset is 0.1 meters. It's set to auto. Number of headlands, the minimum we can do is 1. But I think doing 3 probably wouldn't be too bad. I'm not going to finish this today, but we're definitely going to get started on it today. So let's go OK. Right? There we go. We got show lines on. That should be active. Okay. Hello? There we go. Now it's on. Now we're straight. I think. Yeah, now we're good. Yeah, this machine looks good, man. Look at it dropping all the excess stuff out of the side and the back here. The machine definitely looks nice, though. And we haven't done peas yet, so this is definitely something new for us. I like it. Let's make sure a GPS line is we're gonna follow it around. It looks like we are. We're probably gonna have to stop it at some point and just catch the next GPS line. That's another thing too about the in-game GPS. It doesn't necessarily do turns very well, so you got to be any deadwood contracts. Nope, no deadwood, just tree moving or whatever. Dude's bullied the AI until it quit. It kind of feels that way, doesn't it? I just started cutting wood on my land. Not going good yet. I mean, wood cutting's always been, hoeing is weeding. Oh, it's weeding with the medium weeder. Gotcha. Okay, good. Personally, I'm good at doing any wood. Yeah, I mean, any logging on here has always been difficult, though. It's not easy by any means. How about all the early release players? They not notice this? That's a good question, right? I mean, with as much testing and early release players and all that they had, somebody should have caught that. That should not have been, oh, we didn't see that happen, you know? Like, that should not have been that way at all. To me, that's kind of crazy. I'm going to be honest. That never should have been a thing. Not one single bit should have been a thing. The only reason I chose to do the peas is because I knew this harvester had a holding tank. So I was like, I know I can do this one. So here we are. We're doing peas. Never done peas, never used this machine. So, yeah, this is good. This is good. Getting to use something new. Check out the interior of it here. Let all the shaders and such load. Interior looks good. The little seat bounce looks nice. Yeah, I mean this. So, I think it was Farm Sim Japan maybe put out a video of a side-by-side of some of the rice stuff, the planter, the harvesting machine, the planting machine they use. And they did a side-by-side with the real one, and all the details are perfect. Like, again, there's so many great things about this game. I just cannot believe that they broke root crops that badly, because there is so much great about the game. But root crops, just don't do them right now. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. When your AI drives off into the creek to get away from it, you know it's not worth doing. Didn't need the offset? It doesn't look like it, no. I left it because it said auto, so I was like, we'll see what it does. You mean early release players? My brain went to the ones that got the game 2 days before launch. Yeah, the ones who got it early. I mean, they got it 2 days before the game, two days before it released. I know they didn't have time to fix it, but I didn't hear anything about it, though. But I didn't watch it either, because I wanted to be surprised. So, I didn't watch Neo. But I think I would have seen something on X, formerly Twitter. But I didn't. I saw nothing about it. But either way, I'm still stupid happy with the game. Love the game. I think it's great. I'm just not doing root crops until there's a fix for it. Did you do rice yet? I missed it. Nope, not yet. We will do rice the next stream after we get done with this. After we get done with peas, we'll catch rice the next time, Bob, because I want to do rice as well. Like, rice is the whole point of this single player, right? I want to have a rice farm, so definitely gonna do rice. But I'm just gonna have to wait because I'm almost out of time today. Yeah, I didn't really want to fail that contract, but I was kind of hoping the AI would do exactly what it did and just back off into the creek. 2 fields away nonetheless, but it did it. So that was great. They gave me a reason to cancel it and go, you know what? I don't care about the 10,000. So, I haven't left Riverbend yet. You can do rice on Riverbend. Or a better harvester to do root crops. I mean, that would be great. But that's the harvester that is pretty widely used, though. Like, you got to remember, all the stuff Giants puts in the game are real pieces of equipment set up the way that they are in real life. So, you know, they're not going to magically have a holding tank if they don't have one in real life when it comes to Giants release stuff. So, root crops are doable. Just make sure the loaner tools are the small holding tank harvester. I mean, are those in game? Are those in game already? I didn't know they were in game already. I'm going to be honest. Peas are definitely doable, though. This is nice. This is great. What's up, Gargoyle? How's it going, buddy? I'm not dropping any frames or anything, Bob. Must just be you. Yeah, I was told there's only one harvester that has a holding tank. So I love how you can take. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can take the name of any piece of equipment that is an official Giants part of the game and put it in YouTube or Google and find that piece of equipment. Fantastic. Now mods, different story, because mods may be pretty crazy. It's a 1-row harvester, but it has a holding tank. Oh, okay, cool. 1 row at a time. Yeah, that's, nah, I'm good. It's a tow behind. I mean, if we did like a small form factor farm or something with root crops, that would be great. I would definitely use it to start with. But at some point, I would want to use a bigger piece of equipment, but I can't because my AI doesn't work like it did in 22. Dude, the ground deformation looks so nice. Like, you can actually see where the tires and the tracks rolled over. That's so cool. Like, it's no longer just for looks. I want to see if we can. Let's see if we can feel it when we go over these. Kinda, yeah. It definitely bumped a little bit there, didn't it? Going over our own tracks, it kind of bumped up and down a little. That was cool. Root crops on multiplayer farm only. Yes. Yeah. Going back to my 1 meter plow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just woke up, pulled a dum-dum, was bug testing till 10 a.m. this morning. Oh, yep, that happens. It happens. The new plowed field texture, they look so good. They do, man. They do. Dude, like, again, I love everything about the game except for root crops with the AI, because the AI is not the same as it was in 22. As far as I know, you can't just hit H, hire somebody to go straight up and down the field, right? It has to be the AI menu. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can do that, and I overlooked it completely, and I could have done that field pretty easily had I just used the old AI. But I don't think that's the thing, right? You can't just hit H and hire an AI, right? Like, let's see. Let's get up here and just hit H and try it. Well, no, because I got the GPS on already, so it's not gonna work. It just turns it on and off now. Never mind. Yeah, maybe you can't. What's on mod list testing at the moment for next release? 33 mods or something like that. I'm excited to see them. Yeah, something like that. It's over 30. There's not a whole lot on Mod Hub right now. I think I've got most of it in the game as of right now. Speaking of which, let me go to the sell page and see what's in the sell page. Yeah, see, 18,000 for the 3650. Nice. We almost have enough to buy it. We'd have our own tractor. Yeah, for anybody just tuning in on the YouTube side, or maybe you skipped through the video, the do's and don'ts don't even matter anymore. Just don't do root crops at the moment without a friend helping you. You don't want to do it with AI. Don't suffer through that. It's tough. Just don't do it at the moment. It will hire them on auto, I think, if you're not in steering assist. So it'll still set up a field very similar to what we were doing already then, huh? Well, that's not what we wanted, is it? Oh, hang on. What's happening here? I think it hooked onto the wrong one. I need to be on this one. There we go. Yep, it grabbed the wrong one. Grabbed the up and down or left or right, whatever it is. My car warranty's out of date, apparently. What was the red thing in the sales page? I don't know. This? I don't know what this is. Force Plus machines are used to seed crops like wheat, barley, or canola. Additionally, this seeder offers possibility to seed directly, no previous cultivating or plowing necessary. So it'll do long grain rice. Looks like maybe spinach, and then something else. So it looks like a different seeder, Bob, that uses a lot of stuff. Unless you're a glutton for punishment, it'll lose a bit. I mean, that's true, yeah. I don't know. I quite enjoy doing different style crops that most people don't do. Sometimes. I mean, I did a whole series on a sugar farm where it was literally just sugar beet and sugar cane. So it was like 3 months IRL probably. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. and just hit H, but it'll still do the same though, right? It'll just make them do whatever. So it could have been different, I guess, if I'd have tried that, but it likely would have been the exact same outcome. It likely would have been the same outcome. I would assume, assuming you know what that does. But yeah, I mean, overall though, I think it's great. Also, the lines on this field are a lot better than the last field we tried with a rounded edge on it. At least this one is getting me all the way around the curves to the straight edge, right? And then I just turn around and go the other way. Like, that's pretty good. It would still be the same mostly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if it's going to do the same thing, it doesn't really help much. All right, we got one more headland to go. And we'll probably come back and start on this short side right here because I think that makes the most sense. I just start right here and chop our way down. Oh no, don't do that, Bob. Don't get that stuck in everybody's head. You're trying to make friends here, Bob, not enemies. Oh, guys, I forgot about this part. If you have your GPS set, it will automatically slow you down and then stop you when you're full. Isn't that cool? All right, how do I forgot what my button is for the pipe here. Oh, that's that, not that one. Okay, let's do this. There we go. I don't know how to, oh, it empties right there. That's cool. Okay. So what if, oh, there's no way to adjust that. That is what it is. Okay, let's go grab the tractor real quick then. I'm about to be done for the day, but I want to get to this part real quick, if we can. We got ads on Twitch starting in 1 minute and 47 seconds, but you're not gonna have to worry about them on Twitch because I'm gonna run my end screen and we'll be done before then. So don't worry about it. If you want to hang out for the ads at the end, that'd be great. If not, understandable. But we got 1 minute and 30, probably about a minute, 2 minutes or so before the ads run. So if you want to stay, cool. If not, cool. But I want to see what this feels like emptying this out. Okay. That is very tight right there. Now, holy crap. All right. Yeah, look how close that is. Is this even going to work? I don't even think this is going to work, guys. I can't get out of here now. I said you wouldn't have to worry about it, but that was assuming that I could get underneath this thing. Uh-huh. That is very close. Oh, look at them peas. Oh, those are little Martian boogers, as I called them when I was a kid. Sweet. All right. That's pretty neat right there, guys. It's the first time I've emptied this thing, so... I think the one that I saw Crystal was using on the multiplayer server was the green bean harvester, which is totally different. I thought it was this one, but it's not. This one is totally different from that one. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's back up a bit, just make sure we're still right here maybe? Yeah, right there. There we go. And there we go. We got some ads about to roll. I'm going to bid you adieu for the day. I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with me on Twitch and YouTube both. Don't do root crop contracts if you're playing solo. It's going to be really hard on you if you do. Good luck. That's the do's and don'ts of root crops and AI. Just don't do them at the moment. Wait for an update. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. I'll be back tomorrow on my main YouTube channel for some more shenanigans as well. Find the links down below or exclamation point link tree in Twitch. You can find all my links there. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.